I'm Sonali Roy, an Associate Professor at the Jindal School of Government and Public Policy. This semester, I'm going to give a course which is called the Advanced Topics in Microeconomics as an elective to the third year BA students. The main aim of this course is to introduce students to the various topics that were not covered by the core courses in the undergraduate program. It aims to broaden the horizon and the thinking process of the students, though there of course will be numerous other topics that we will not touch upon. This course will be broadly divided into two sections. The first section will take up cooperative game theory. The undergraduate students in the BA program in the Jindal School of Government and Public Policy have already done two courses on non-cooperative game theory, and they are aware as to the solution concepts and the various problems that there are in this particular line. As usual, they have talked about the players that are involved in the strategic interaction, the actions that are available to the players. They have talked about when the players can make a move, and when they do make a move, what are the information that are available to the players. They have talked about payoffs to the players, which is a function of the actions that they take. And they have talked about various solution concepts, notably Nash equilibrium, so on and so forth. In cooperative game theory, we will be more interested in looking at the behavior of a group of players. We will be starting with, as usual, defining the players who are involved in the interaction, and we will be talking about what the players, the subset of our players, which we call a coalition, can achieve by jointly acting together. In this context, we will be talking about the solution concepts, namely the Shapley value, the Benzaf value, the core. As a very important application of cooperative games, we will be talking about voting games and power indices. As it happens, a very interesting application of cooperative games is voting games, which is used to model situations where a voting body or an assembly which constitutes of a large number of players takes a decision on a bill by a yes-no vote. Individual votes or individual decisions are then aggregated to come to a collective decision of the voting body. And the aggregation is guided by the rules that are laid down by the constitution of that guiding body. In some situations, it becomes imperative to evaluate the constitution or the rule that aggregates individual choices to come to a collective choice in terms of how fair it is or how it distributes the constitutional power among the different players that there are. The cooperative games and the extension of the various solution concepts of cooperative games becomes a very handy tool to analyze these situations. The second part of this course will be dealing with topics which are extensions of topics that have already been covered in the microeconomics courses. In Microeconomics 1, for example, students already have learned how to analyze how consumers come to a choice. We have studied choice as a reconciliation between what people want in terms of their preferences and what they can afford, their budget. But all this was done in a very static environment. We will now look at it in a time concept, in an intertemporal area. We will look at the behavior of consumers and how they make a choice over time. Another market that we will study, and this market we did not touch upon in the microeconomics core courses, is the assets market. We will talk about how we should study and think about this asset market, which is a bit different from the standard markets that we have already covered in the microeconomics core courses. The prerequisites for this course would be knowledge of calculus, knowledge of probability, and microeconomics. And I hope that you will enjoy this course and the various things that we will learn in this course. Thank you.